Alright, welcome everybody to the live stream right now. You can see here what else is on keeping me on. Looks like price is on low price. How you doing, man? Hope all's well. I'm doing pretty good. Today we're working on the Xbox 360 controller. This is one of the first ones I made, so we're going to go and make some changes, fix some upgrades on it. Hi Lily, how are you? So we'll just make some changes on this one and do some upgrades, do some fixes. So that won't take very long, and then I'll just hang out with you guys for after that until I don't know, until dinner time, I guess. So it's not, I don't anticipate this being a very long stream, but it's probably gonna be a good one. Pretty active on this stream. I'm going to stop with. Oh, okay. I was actually wondering like if you have to work tonight or not. I know they're usually off. Saturdays you're off, and Sundays or Sundays you work or something like that. I'm doing good. I did a market on Saturday, which didn't go as well as the week before. We had some people who were talking to us, but I think it was just still too hot, so there wasn't a whole lot of people. No sales, so I'm going to take a break, just kind of work on my displays a little bit, make them a little bit more I guess enticing, you know, add a little bit, add more details to them. Is the music too loud? Let me know if the music's too loud. I'll turn it down. I shall just go ahead and turn it down now, since we're already going. Let me see what else. Aiden and Amanda did come with me to the farmer's market on Saturday. Aiden kept working to do stuff. And of course it's on the asphalt, so like his knees did get pretty dirty. He's currently here with me, of course. He loves to hang out with me. So I'm just hanging out with him, and that's it. So let me see here. I guess we can go ahead and get started. Let me make sure I have all the pieces first, and then we'll just make some changes. I'm probably gonna pull everything out and then just reattach it. Add the super glue. Actually, the small stuff might be okay on here, and then we'll work on the big controllers. I'm still trying to get to stay on, so that's the problem we were having, is they kept falling off. So we'll go ahead and do some fixes here. So right, let's see. All right, so we got controller. We got all our parts that came loose. So let me see. And this is like one of the first ones I worked on ever. So I'll look at that. So this came loose. I think this was super glued on. Looks like it. So let's grab. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my. Oh, let's make sure we get the hot water going, just in case we take anything apart, which I think there's a pretty good chance that we will tonight. Let me see. Grab my gloves because I'm working with adhesives, so I hate getting it on my skin. It's bad for you, and it's a pain to get off. So never work with industrial super glue with your bare skin, even if you're a pro. I've been working with it for 6 years. I still wear gloves. I'm also gonna see if I can open the window. These are on there pretty good. This needs to go. And bring the mic over so you guys can hear me. Oh, Live Laugh Love is on. Hi, Live Laugh Love. How are you? Give me a second here. I'm just making some adjustments to my mic. You guys can hear me okay, right? All right. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I'm doing good. I've been, I got the website up and running, so it's Tech Relics LLC. It's just a very simple design, so I haven't added very many details. I'm still trying to decide what I want to add on there, but I've already gotten like 200 views, like since I put it together, so that's a plus. I think they're cool. They're cool to look at. People like them. It's just it takes a very niche customer to actually want to buy them. So, but I think these are something cool that I can keep making on the side, and keep doing just for like, you know, extra money or for fun or what's it called, therapy. It's therapeutic to just make things. At least it is for me. I know everybody's different, so like Aiden's therapy is coming over and hanging out with his dad. So, all right, let me see. We're gonna replace everything. Let's see, contact points. No, it sticks out a little bit. It should be this way. So I'm gonna try to have it like that. Outer shell. And we got our right trigger, which is gonna go right here. And then we've got our other vibration motor, which is gonna stick right here. I'll go ahead and do this one now. I don't want to put it too close to the top, otherwise it won't be able to close. Let's get that guy there. I think it'll be all right. All right, and then I'm gonna apply this part. Just get it on there. Actually, we'll do what we can do is just put this side, put it on its side like this. There you go. It's running a little bit, so oh, there we go, it's stuck. Okay, and I'm gonna just make sure I give this enough time to stay in place. There we go. And then we got to do the outer shell too. So I'm gonna find the contact points. There's one right here. Contact point. Contact point right here. Awesome. And then right there. So where's the rest of them? Let me see here. There should be like one more. The more I can find, the better it'll be for me. Let's try right here. Oof, I got a whiff of that. And this stuff is like bad for your lungs too, but I'm not wearing a respirator, which I highly recommend you do. There we go. All right. So we're going to let that dry for a little bit. That should be okay. We just got to make sure that it has enough time to dry. So I'll jump back up on the chat. Just talk to you guys about the website and everything. Maybe I'll give you a quick tour. I'm still working on getting the pictures taken. So what I currently have on the website are just stock AI generated images. Actually, no, I don't think they are AI generated. I think it is stock copyright free stock images of like Game Boy colors and controllers and such. So let's hop over here onto the computer. There you go. All right, so we're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna just probably need about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Let me see here. I have 6 rings on right now. You are a ringaholic, you know that? Oh man, you know what? I was thinking to myself, I should have brought the rings on Saturday. At least I could have sold them there for a little bit of money and stuff. So, but it's okay, no big deal. Okay, let's see here. So let's do a little. Let me open up another window here. Oh, sweet.com. Wait, it's supposed to go TechRealix. Why is it not? Oh, it's on a big search. That's why. Live is so weird with this. I don't know. Come on, we left. Live is weird. I'm still trying to find it. So check it out right here. I gotta use Google. If you guys want to see the website, use Google. Because the other one just doesn't work very well. So, all right, let's see here. Let me go ahead and present my screen. I'll tell you guys what I've been up to here shortly. Um, share screen. Don't show these tips again. Okay. All right. So here's the website. You guys can see my screen and everything, right? Okay. Looks like I'm just doing a preview real quick. Yeah. Are you there? So sorry. It wasn't excellent. I didn't promise. Hey. I know you dropped it. Yeah, we're still here. We're all here. Are you here? You're all here. All right. So website, pretty basic. This is actually the display that I gave to Starfighters Arcade on Friday night. I had emailed them during the daytime and asked if I could share this with them, and they said yes. They accepted my gift. What's good about it is it's a one of my shadow boxes. I added some Nintendo and Zelda sprites, images, whatever you want to call them. And then I added a QR code, which takes me to this website that you guys are looking at right now. So they said they were going to hang it up like within a week or something, so people can see it, which is awesome. There's a QR code and everything. So, and then as you scroll down, you can see featured products, which is basically they just grab a handful of what your products are and throw it on the featured product page. Then you go over to, like, if you select a product, so this is the NES controller. It's I just put $29.99, and then we have different frame sizes. So this one comes in a 5x7. It's only got like 6 parts. So all the buttons on the front, and then the circuit board. So it fits with 5x7 perfectly. Now I will eventually give the option for an 8x10 and 11x14 even. I just gotta be able to make sure I'm adding enough details and such. So that it's people can actually so it's actually worth, there won't be a lot of dead space. By dead space, if you don't know what I mean by dead space, it's like just extra room. So I want to make sure that everything is like detailed and there's as little dead space as possible. So let's go and select the different options. So like this is the Game Boy Color. I know I put $79.99. That's just because I don't have any yet and I don't know how long it's going to take before I can actually make them. And these are stock photos. These aren't AI generated at all. And then like we have here, I just marked it all as sold out just because I don't have any in stock. So, and we have the traditional colors from Nintendo, the Game Boy Color colors that they call them. So like you got your Kiwi, Berry, Atomic Purple was the popular one because it was see-through. And then you're able to add it, and then it just comes standard on a. It's going to be an 11x14 frame. And then here's the Sega Genesis one. I haven't done this one yet, but I am using an 8x10, I believe. This is also same situation as the NES. I don't know if I can fit into a 5x7 like comfortably where it won't look so cramped. So I figured at minimum at least an 8x10. Because this thing only has like 5 parts. All the buttons, most of them are buttons. So the majority are. So there's that. And then the 360 one is definitely 11x14. It's not going to be any smaller than that. Like it just can't. So, and then I added a little note here. It is a handmade product, so we do put the shadow boxes together, especially if it's not available like right away. If it's not already pre-made, then I just always ask, just give us a week for delivery, because I usually work on them as soon as the order comes in, and then I'll get it done like that night or same day or whatnot. So, hey Chris, welcome. I'm just doing a tour of the website, man. So hope you're doing good. And then I made sure I wanted to add in about us, so talking about like how I ran Excalibur rings, and then I transitioned over to doing Tech Relics next. Just talk about like how it's a craft and it requires quality, high quality and creativity. Just because a lot of the frames that I put together, I'll work with the customer, or at least I plan to work with the customer. And I always ask them, what are your favorite games? What kind of system do you want to have? And then what characters do you want? What are your preferences? And I'll just do my best to accommodate as much as I can. So that's pretty much it. I don't have any social media icons. hear and hear me out, that's because I don't want people to leave the website. So I personally do not add social media icons to my website for that reason. You know, we want to try to get them to stay on the website as much as possible, which eventually leads to conversion. So yeah, that's it. That's what I have for as far as the website goes. Our project should be done now. So I'm going to do a little stress test here. I'll show you guys on camera what's involved in the stress test. It's not as bad as it may sound. So let's go back over there and let's take a look at what we're doing. Excuse me, Aiden. Daddy's got to get up. All right. I'm going to bring the mic over. Here we go. All right. Okay, so we're back on the screen. I can see it. See what you guys can see. We'll do a little stress test here. I'm just going to, this is just to make sure that, oh, that wasn't a good idea to do. It may not be enough time because I'm seeing a little bit of super glue right here. It's not dry. So I don't want to mess with it just yet. Yeah, it's not dry. See? So we'll just let it run a little bit longer. And just kind of give it a chance. So I'm going to move this over to, I'm going to actually move this over to my table where I actually dry everything out. And then we're going to grab another project here that I was working on. And I'm just going to take, this is like also one of the first ones that I made. As you can see, you guys can see it. Like, it was so, I guess you could say, amateur at the beginning of like when I first started doing this. And like, it has all these adhesives here that like bigger than the parts itself. So it just looks tacky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to salvage this so I can reuse it. And you can see all I did was print out the words and then I cut them. It's not even the right font. Like, I use a pixelated font for my descriptions and my stories. And it's not even the right font. It's hilarious to me. Just because this thing was like one of the first ones I did. It's also not even the right orientation. It should be horizontal, and this is vertical. This is a vertical display. So I've definitely come a long way since when I started doing this. You know, when I first shared this with like the public, you know, I had some people who laughed at me. You know, they said, like, one person said it looks like you know, somebody with ADHD put that together. I'm like, well, kind of. I mean, you're kind of right there. So that gave me a chance to like step back. I was like, I need to add, you know, more detail. Let's add some Photoshop on here, or do some Photoshop work. Let's add some graphics. Let's just kind of sit back a little bit, regroup, sit back, and just like replan everything, which I did, and then it's just been so much better. Like, it's like a full 360, you know. So, but I've got a ton of Xbox part or PlayStation parts already, so I mean, I don't have to salvage this, but I think just to kind of share like what I do day to day in the shop, I think it's just good to give you guys that content, that viewpoint, that you can see what I do every day when I'm working on these things. So so there'll be days like this where I'm doing corrections and fixes and such, and then other days where I'm working on brand new projects and, you know, taking apart new controllers, which we'll probably do tonight depending on how I feel. I had a nap earlier and I took my medication, so I'm wired right now, and I'll probably be up for a while. So I'm just going to take everything out, actually. Chris, what have you been up to, man? I should make one with a revolver. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I'd probably do it. But I wouldn't sell it. I'd probably just keep it here at home, because I think it'd be cool to have. Or maybe I'll send it to you. I don't know. It's taken apart and it can't be used. So, like, do you think it's legal to send through the mail to you? Or do I have to? Do you think I'd have to what's it called? Disclose it to the post office that it's a piece of art. It's a firearm that's a piece of art, and it can't be used. Oh. Yeah, let me know, man. I'd love to do something like that for you specifically, since you're You're a gun nut. In fact, I have a revolver, or my wife does actually. Mandy has one. We don't ever take it out shooting anymore, but it's just sitting in the, in the safe. Not the safe, but it's in a safe place, I should say. I should reword that. I cut my arm or my hand pretty good on Saturday. I don't know what I did. I hopped out of the car, closed the door, and I cut it on the door, I think. But I was in such a hurry to go and get my spot in the market because we were already we were something like 10 minutes late already. So I still had to set up, and it was busy. Like I've never seen the market this busy. Well, maybe I take that back. Maybe last year I had seen it that busy, but I'm over here like bleeding, and like talking to the coordinator and like, hey, I need a spot. Where can you put me? He's like, well, I got a spot for you, but you're not going to like it. Sure enough, it was like right in the sunlight. So I told Mandy, I was like, if it was just me, I probably would have, just roughed it out. But because I had Mandy and the baby with me, I was like, I got to go put up the tent and then all this stuff and then get set up, it honestly took about 10 minutes to get set up. It did not take me long at all. Typically that's how it is. Cause I haven't had a lot of product with me, especially when I did like Excalibur rings. I did not have, that much stuff. I had a ton of rings. Yes. But when you go to my booth and you actually look at it, you'll see that it's actually not a lot. It just looks pretty busy. It looks like there's a lot going on, and there's really not. So yeah. All right, so I got this on here. So let's take this off too, because we're going to be using industrial super glue to get everything down on here. What's on the other side of this actually? Oh, this is one of my card stocks, actually, which is, that's okay. Oh, all right, take that off. Actually, I think at this point, I just want to get all the parts off. I'm not too concerned about trying to salvage the card stock. Can I have more? It's something like, I don't know, 45 cents a page. Yes, Aiden, what is it? That's my son, Aiden. That's my son, Aiden, if you guys are new to the channel or new to the stream. Speaking of channel, I'm up to, I think, 15 subs. I've just been asking people at the market to check out my work and such. And, I don't necessarily ask them to subscribe. I've learned that asking people to subscribe, I mean, it's almost like a charity thing. It's like, yeah, I'll subscribe just to help you out. And then they never watch your content. So I don't really tell people to subscribe anymore. I just say, if I do, it'll be more like, hey, if you like this kind of stuff, yeah, definitely subscribe. Go check it out so that it comes up on your YouTube feed, but it's not necessarily required to. So I'm not going to force it. All right. So that's a PlayStation controller. So I don't think it's going to fit in a normal shadow box. Let me grab one here. The shadow boxes I use for place. No, that's definitely not going to fit in here. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Too much going on. Here, let me see if I can find another one here that we can try to throw it on. I do want to make another PlayStation display. So these ones are so annoying. These displays right here that I have, I wish I didn't get it because it has a sliding port that I can't. It just I need to seal it. But these are the ones that are. These are perfect for like the PlayStation because a PlayStation controller just comes up. It's like an inch, and then it comes up like its height is like an inch and a half or something like that. So I need one of these big ones for the PlayStation controller. And then I'm going to actually see if I have any of my printouts. I see my Atari ones over here. but not. Oh, actually, no, we work on. Oh, that's still drying. That's Xbox. This is one that I do need to work on because this is an Xbox template that I'm putting together for somebody who asked for one. But I might put it into this actually because the Xbox controller is a lot taller than like here's the PlayStation one, and here's my ruler. It's gonna be about, it comes out to about, its tallest point's about 2 inches, and then the shadow box comes up to a work area, has a work area about, I think it's 2.5 to 3 inches. It usually says it on here somewhere. It'll say work area. But yeah, let me see here. Set that aside for now. This is for 360. So I'm actually not gonna be able to work on the PlayStation template tonight. I might just focus on the 360 one. 360, not 361. Instead, because, and then we can always just come back and work on these. So I'm gonna put these aside so the pieces don't get lost, and I just keep everything in a mailing envelope. So put this all aside, and then like I've been working around this stuff long enough. I know what the parts are. I mean, obviously, if you know the buttons, that definitely helps. But on working on the insides, it'll be foreign like when you first see it, and then it kind of makes sense after a while. So put that aside for now, and then I can actually work on the PlayStation one here. So, or I'm sorry, I keep saying PlayStation, the 360. Let's see who's in the chat. Really says hi, Aiden. I'll let them know you said hi. All right, so let's rip this baby open. With my here, let's see if I can do this. Let's do it with a crayon. Look at that. Crayons are sharper than you think. All right, let's see here. All right, get this guy open. This is the part I'm telling you. This is the part that I hate. Is this? I hate this so much. A panel that just opens up. So, like, because when you look at this, it's a top loading shadow box, which is, I don't use the top loading part at all. I have no need for that. So basically, I think what I'll do for this one is I'll just seal it on, because I don't need to fill it with anything. That's not what I'm using it for. But we will go ahead and basically I'll remove this, take this out here. Oh, there we go. See, and then we got our back cover. This is just a advertising sleeve. I don't need this at all. I don't need the pins on the inside. So I'm gonna throw that away. We're done with that. And then, so I'll put this in a safe place for now because we're gonna be working on this part right here. And then we're gonna be working with this, which needs to be cut down in size. So I'll show you guys how I do that. If you haven't seen it before. It's nothing crazy. It's just I just use this, and I use this to cut, and then we're gonna measure everything first to make sure we get accurate. Just get accurate. Where's my long ruler? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's my short one. All right, so let's see here. So we've got, let's see, 11 by 14. So we've got 14 on this side. So 1 inch across, 14, and then like just make sure that it's, let's say like right here. That's pretty good. This out straight. Okay. And then this is a custom one that I made. This person who ordered this, they love Halo. So, and then of course they wanted the 360 controller. So, and then they're a veteran too, so I added a little poem here for them, just like, it's just titled "From One Veteran to Another, a Gift from Tech Relics." That's essentially what this is. So, because I literally asked for volunteers just so I can get some practice in and, you know, build up my portfolio a little bit for my website. All right, so there's 14. inches. And then I think this is already 11. I don't remember. Yeah, it's already 11. So we just got to cut it a long ways. So this, open this up. Okay, here's my line right there. All right, so I'm going to line that up right there. And then just hold it steady and slide across. There we go. So that's one part that's done. I just try to make sure my lines are straight. I'm not gay. I'm just kidding. Stupid joke. All right, and then this side. There we go. And now we got 11 by 14. Super easy. Super easy to do. Just a little bit of math involved. Very minimal. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure it fits, which it does. Oh, it's a little long. What is this thing? 11 by 14. Are you 11 by 14? You're a little off. This thing's a little off. It's not exactly 14 inches. But that's okay because some of it actually might be covered up. So, all right, so the next part is we're going to actually put some glue down. So I usually do it on the page unless I already have parts on the paper. But since we don't have parts on the paper yet, we're just going to go ahead and just use this glue stick here. It looks like I'm running out, but I got a bunch of them from Amazon. And then we're just going to give it a nice, even layer of this adhesive. Okay, so it's not too runny, which is why I like using this type. And I'll just make sure that it sticks. There we go. See, it's a little big. The wood frame that they gave me is a little bit big. Okay, so that's on there. All right, so I'm going to grab those gloves again because we're going to be working with adhesives one more time. I'm actually going to open this window here. It's the last time I worked here, I started getting a headache. Just give me a second. I'm just going to open my window. No, back up and get migraines. So. I'm actually going to open that window all the way so we get a nice, get some air circulation in here. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let me grab my parts. Ada, you guys see the phone for a second? I just gotta check the phone. Can I see? Second, okay. Okay. All right, here you go. There we go. Thank you. All right. Let me see here. Oops. Make sure this is sealed. All right, where is my 360? Well, maybe we'll just. Oh, I think I know what happens. We're gonna have to actually pick one apart. Now that I think about it. So let me grab one. There's one that I want to use. Alright, so here's a 360 controller. This is a third-party one, which is totally fine. I'm gonna grab my tools. Actually, have to run downstairs to grab them, so I'll be right back. Right here. Hey, what's the matter? What are we set up? Something happened? He's off his tool set. There, man. Okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to find my tool set here that I need. But it's possible that maybe I left it. It's possible I might have left it in the frames box. You know, trying to keep it separate, and then my photographer currently has all the frames. So, come on. I'll get on Facebook. That's the see them. Alright. I guess I'll just hang out with you guys for a little bit until we figure something out. So, yeah, we got our 360 and we got Raven in the picture too. So let me see if I can. Let me see my current drivers and my tools that I need. So I do apologize for that. I can't record right now. Unless I can find more tools that I can use. I know I have an extra screwdriver around here somewhere. usually use it for okay, so I can partially break this down, but I'm probably gonna need my tool set for the smaller one. So we'll keep working on this for now and just see how far we can get. This is only one side, fortunately, so I'm not gonna need more. What's the matter, Aiden? Are you okay? What's the matter? Are you stuck? All right, Daddy will fix it. Hang on. You're in incognito mode. We don't want that. There you go. There you go. My son is a techie. He's 2 years old. He's a techie prodigy. I was watching him today on his iPad, and he's like closing apps and reopening apps. Like he's troubleshooting on his own, and pretty amazing to watch. I'm like, you are such a smart boy. I'd be honored to leave you the family business. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 more. 7. making sure. Chris, I don't think you're on anymore, but I read your message, man. That was funny. All right. You guys still with me and everything? Okay, let's resume. I'll just do the best I can here. So I'll turn that sideways. I'm trying to find these last screws. Nope, 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 nope. There you are. All right, found it. It's this guy right here, which I think he just fell out. Last one, and then we'll finish up. Oh, here we go. All right, so that is 4 and 7. So we went through all of them. They're all gone. Okay, I'm just missing a screw then. So, okay, so we're gonna pop this open. Look at how easy that was. All right, here's our back plate. We've got our circuit board right here, and you can see it. So, oh, actually, I can get it out. All right, cool. So let's take that out. Come on. There we go. And the other one. Okay, come on. All right, all the buttons are out. Now here's our board right here. I'm trying to get Well, this guy's gonna pop here soon. Okay, and then I gotta get this one off too. This is the left trigger. Just did the right one. And it has 2 screws on this side. Okay. We got all the vibration motors, which I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm just gonna cut them out. Got a few membranes here where you can take off and use. We got to take off our, oh, that's it. I'd like to just try to get all this extra stuff off so this way it sits flat, but it's okay if you don't. It's soldered on there pretty good. Oh, look at that. Hooked this in. There you go. See? There you go. TS Pi. That's all on, right? See from that. So I'm not going to use these pieces, not even the screws or anything. So I'll get that out of the way. And then we're going to grab our bucket here. Okay. Go up to that. This is all for cleaning. These down here. Let that run. Hey, she's back. How are you guys feeling tonight? Good? You're doing good. Doing some cleaning right now. got about 40 seconds, guys, and we'll be done with the cleaning. All right, all done. Excuse me, Aiden. Daddy has to go and finish what he's doing. Good job. Okay. So we're done with the cleaning. So I'm not quite done sitting around though. Here's everything. Okay, so we're gonna let that just dry on the towel, and then I'm gonna, because this is a display, I'm gonna be using. Oh, you forgot a part. Oops. Okay, so we gotta clean the faceplate too. We'll go ahead and run it and clean the faceplate. Then while that's running, I'm gonna dry everything else off. All right. I guess besides potentially going down from all that noise, we're all done. So let me go ahead and grab that and we'll dry it out. So here's all the parts that we got them nice and clean.